Hi, I'm meteorologist Chris Tomer. Let's talk some mountain weather. We've got a lot of things to talk about. I wrote about it on my blog this morning, kind of a roundup day. I talked about the amount of snow they got at Tahoe, Ski Heavenly, Mammoth, both talking about that in 2 to 3 feet of snow. A lot of this was very high up originally, and then finally the snow level did come down. But you can see the tweet there from Heavenly, some nice photos if you want to take a look at that. Snowbird early this morning, I put the snow stake on there. I definitely over forecasted the amount of snow there. I think I was calling for like 16 or 17. They ended up I think Alta at this point's gotten a foot, probably a foot now at Snowbird. They might add another inch or two, but I was over on that one. I also talk about what's ahead, and this is what we'll talk about with this video. A lot of this video will be dedicated to what lies ahead. This storm will eventually move out of Colorado and away tomorrow, but down the road, there appears to be a storm on the horizon around Halloween. So I talked about that with the snow plume here. If you want to take a look at that, you can always full screen that and look at the snow plume. This is another product that I'm going to be doing more of in the future. So again, subscribe to the blog if you want to see that stuff, especially in the future. Here's a live view up at Alta ski area. Still snowing there. They're reporting about a foot, and again, they could add another inch or two before all this winds down. Looking at radar satellites, so now the main part of the storm is moving into Colorado. What you see at Alta, Snowbird, Park City, up into the Tetons now is the backside. The winds have come around to the northwest, so we're looking at more of a backside northwest type of flow in those areas. Also, so on the horizon, it's this storm that I've marked. That appears to be the Halloween storm that'll move into the interior Rockies, down through Montana, Idaho, Wyoming, Utah, and into Colorado around that time frame. Earlier, obviously, up in the northern tier states, but that is what I'm watching down the road. And it looks interesting, mainly as a cold front. But here is the future radar and satellite. So by the time we get into Wednesday morning, the main storm has moved out of Colorado. We're just looking at that northwest flow over parts of Colorado, central and northern mountains, the Tetons, a little bit left over in the Wasatch, but certainly there is already snow from the next storm moving into the Pacific Northwest and into the interior BC areas. Some of that spilling over into Alberta, but not as much. Okay, so that's Wednesday at 5 a.m. Moving into Wednesday afternoon, this is at 5 p.m. Still a little bit on that northwest flow into the interior there in Wyoming and northern Colorado and up into BC. But really watching the next storm. So now we'll refocus. This is Wednesday at 5. Let's move into Thursday. This is Thursday at 5 p.m. Notice the ribbon of moisture hitting the Pacific Northwest, heavy snow up in Whistler, and some of that just nailing parts of BC all the way over to Banff and Alberta. I think this end of the week storm is going to be a little bit better for interior British Columbia and a little bit better for the Banff area than what we're seeing right now. You can see as it basically spills over into Banff, so that's why I think it's going to be better. So here comes this storm system. This is Friday, 5 p.m. It's going to start to move south through Idaho, through western Montana, and then down towards Wyoming and Sun Valley between Friday, 5 p.m. and Saturday morning and Saturday afternoon. This would be that Halloween cold front. Okay, so this is 10:30, Saturday, 10:30. That front is diving south. And by the time we get into Sunday afternoon, here it comes. So it's dropping through the Tetons, dropping into the Wasatch, dropping towards northern Colorado Sunday night, that Halloween time frame. Now looking at this, when I look at this, it's probably underdoing the amount of snow for the Wasatch. That's probably one of the big question marks at this point. Total snow between today and Monday. So it covers this cold front. I think those numbers in the Wasatch, there's a big question mark on those. We could probably add more if this thing holds together. It's a long way out. This is really ballpark stuff. But so what you're looking at in Colorado is today's storm plus that next front coming down. That's why those numbers are so large in northern Colorado, because it's a two-storm combination. Look at the numbers up in Sunshine Village, Revelstoke, Fernie. Again, that end of the week storm is going to be better for those areas, and some nice numbers up in Whistler, Blackcomb, and Baker and Rainier, 1 to 2 feet up there. All right, so there you go. We're looking at today's storm and also the next one. Thank you for tuning in here. Always appreciate it. Take care.